Mr. President, I'm going to be brief because I don't want to stand in the way of the majority leader-elect. I come to the floor today because at 3 o'clock this afternoon in the House chamber in Raleigh, there's a veto override. There was a veto by Governor Cooper for a disaster relief bill that the people of Western North Carolina need. Now, I understand there are provisions in there that have to do with a legitimate disagreement about the scope and the role of the executive branch, but this is not the time for us to rethink whether or not we should be sending every signal we can to the people of North Carolina that help us on the way. I'm doing my part here in this chamber to make sure that our members stay focused on providing $100 billion in relief before we get out of this Congress. I need my colleagues in Raleigh to vote to override that veto today so that we can be sure that North Carolina knows that every Republican, every Democrat, we're not Republicans and Democrats, we're North Carolinians trying to provide desperate help to a landmass the size of Massachusetts that has experienced more than 100 deaths, thousands of businesses impacted, thousands of people out of their homes. So, Mr. President, I just come to the floor today to encourage any member who may have one reason or another to not sustain this veto override in the House chamber in Raleigh to set that aside today and go do right by the people of Western North Carolina. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. President.